Raphinha is out until the end of the middle of the season, ladies and gentlemen. And what I'm about to say need to be said after every international break, and I want to be the voice of the voiceless. Ladies and gentlemen, Raphinha news just came out after the international break that he is injured for a minimum of 4 to 5 weeks with a muscle injury. Barcelona staff have confirmed this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not particularly a Barcelona fan. I'm going to be ranting tonight, but I'm not even a Barcelona fan. I'm a Real Madrid fan. If you know me, if you're new to the channel, I'm a Real Madrid fan. I was born a Real Madrid fan, and I don't like my rivals, Barcelona, at all. But I need to say this because it has to be said. Ladies and gentlemen, Raphinha is set to miss all these games. You have the Atletico Madrid game in the La Liga, which is a very important game. They are literally racing with my team, and I'm out here defending this brother's name, or about to defend this brother's name, right? Even though they're literally in a title race against us in a very important game, and this brother, the heart of the engine, is going to miss that against Atletico Madrid in the quarterfinal of the Champions League, against Espanyol in La Liga, against Atletico Madrid, Celta Vigo, Getafe, a potential Champions League semi-final. Not only just one leg, but the second leg of the potential, if they go through Atletico Madrid, a potential Champions League semi-final as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, me looking at this, listening to the insides that Hansi Flick is very angry with Raphinha's injury, a friendly match that they played, right? Ladies and gentlemen, how did this injury become? It was due to international break. An international friendly between two teams, one Brazil and one France, right? I take a look at the formation. First of all, Carlo Ancelotti, thank you for your services at Real Madrid, but this is genuinely embarrassing to my core, man. Why, first of all, would you play Vinicius Jr. for a whole 90 minutes? You play Vinicius Jr., risking him to a stupid injury in a very, very crucial times during the season and half of the season, where the league could be decided, Champions League could be decided. This is literally our best player, and you put Vinicius Jr. in a whole 90 minutes to play, right? Ignore Vinicius Jr., he's not the one injured here. Look at Raphinha, he was due to play the entire 90 minutes as well, but he couldn't because he got injured and left at the 46th minute. The fact that you even played a whole half with Raphinha, it's okay, you can play a half. But you decided to play Raphinha in the second half as well, and as soon 1 minute into the second half he gets injured, right? Why, first of all, would you try this hard with this strong team against France, right? Unbelievable team. Why are you trying so hard in a goddamn international friendly? If this was the World Cup qualifier which is going on right now, it's excusable. If it's something that is in the World Cup qualifier that you're fighting, two teams fighting for the spot to enter the World Cup, it's excusable. But the fact that an international friendly, a game that genuinely were, look at the stadium, it was played in Gillette Stadium in goddamn United States. Gillette is literally a shaving company, ladies and gentlemen, a shaving cream company, a goddamn shaving tool company, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine getting injured and losing literally half of the season only for a Gillette Stadium, fam, a shaving cream stadium. It's genuinely embarrassing, man. The fact that these international friendlies needs to be stopped. If not, play your weaker players, fam. Play players that are young, talented, future of Brazil, future of France. Maybe need to show their talent on the pitch on a bigger stage, but nope, you being greedy. You add more games for these players to get injured, first of all, and second of all, you add these amazing players like a Kylian Mbappe, for example, who played 66 minutes. He scored a goal, right? But you playing him for 66 minutes is genuinely, to my core, pissing me off, man. Even a Chouameni playing 60 minutes, man. These players should not play more than a half. I understand they are trying to sell tickets for the stadium, right? But that is the most greedy move ever, man. You know what? Shame on Carlo Ancelotti for playing him. Now again, Raphinha could have came out. A lot of people are saying Raphinha could have just came out and said, oh, I don't want to play. He could have went to Carlo Ancelotti and told them, oh, can you please sub me out? He could have done that. But what player who's playing for their nation does that, man. Do you know how much hate he would have gotten? Do you know how much hate he would have gotten from the Brazilian fans or whatever fan the player nation is supporting? It's unbelievable for you to say that and give me that excuse, because I know that's not possible, because the fans would just turn on him, especially his nation's fan, man. Because every national player, they would love to play for their country, if it's an international friendly or not, for a whole 90, 120 minutes, 200 minutes if they can, man. So don't give me that excuse, man. It's all on Carlo Ancelotti and the Brazilian managers, in my opinion. The fact that Hansi Flick was so pissed after the Raphinha injury, Barcelona have asked Spain not to play Lamine Yamal versus Egypt, or at least no longer than 45 minutes. Egypt, they're going to play soon versus Spain, again an international friendly, and the technical staff is very upset as they view Raphinha as an absolute key player. They don't want to lose another key player. The fact that even in Spain, you had them playing versus Serbia last night, right? Lamine Yamal playing for 63 minutes. Pedri, who just came back from an injury, he played 46 minutes. I think that is good. That's what should be done. But again, the fact that these players are playing game in and game out, absolute no rest, while they are out here complaining every single day about the injuries, is just insane, man. You're just ruining football, man. You need to put rivalry aside here. You are ruining football. My players, your players, other teams' players, man. You're just tiring them out, in my opinion, man. And Raphinha being injured, just such a big blow, man. Look at these games, man. The fact that a player with this caliber, like I said, I keep saying every single time, the heart of Barcelona, man. The engine, man. The leader that they are missing out. Lionel Messi left and this brother stepped in my opinion. And he has been unbelievable. But what it is. Just another 4 to 5 weeks just because of a stupid, greedy, goddamn international friendly, man. And it genuinely pissed me off and I wanted to talk about it. International break needs to be lessened. International games needs to be less. You have the Nations League tournament now. You have the Euro tournament. You have Copa America tournament. You have World Cup tournament. And it's just sickening. They even had the finalissima game between Argentina and Spain, which got cancelled, right? All of these games, all of these tournaments, and you're just tiring out these players. On top of the league stuff, you have the cup leagues, you have the league itself, you have the Champions League, you have the Super Cup, you have the Club World Cup now. I've genuinely mentioned 10 tournaments that these brothers are playing at. Now you could sit here and say, oh, they are making millions and billions of their salary. That does not justify that these people are not human beings after all, man. They're running around a full pitch for 90 minutes. I'm so sorry, man. But I run around for 2 minutes and I get tired. I'm losing breath. These brothers are losing their breath 120 minutes every single game, and we cannot complain. They're putting their bodies on the line, man, for our entertainment. And no one is talking about this, and it should be talked about, in my opinion. The international break should not be a thing anymore, man. Because first of all, it's depressing me. And second of all, it's depressing me and just worrying me every single time if our players will get injured, if Mbappe will get injured, if Chouameni will get injured, a 90-minute game, Vinicius Jr. will get injured or not, man. And Carlo Ancelotti, I just want to end it on this. You did not choose Neymar Jr. part of the squad, where he could have sold your tickets, right? The one that you needed for the stadium. And you did not choose that brother, right? Why not choose that brother exactly? Maybe you could have played Neymar and rested goddamn Raphinha. Maybe you could have played Neymar and rested Vinicius Jr. But nope, you decide to not even choose Neymar Jr. It is what it is. I mean, that's just football to you. They want to make as much money as they want. It's about business at the end of the day. And they genuinely do not care about their players, man. Or the club football, in my opinion. And Barcelona, they have so much right to be pissed about this, man. And I think Barcelona fans, they are pissed about it as well. But it is what it is. Barcelona fans, what do you guys think in the comment section below? Do you guys still have hope of even reaching the semi or the final of the Champions League? In my opinion, this hit will hit you harder than anything, man. I don't think Rashford is ready enough to fill the shoes that Raphinha is filling at Barcelona. But it is what it is. Let's see what happens. I mean, Barcelona will still perform, unfortunately for us, but let's see what happens. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video, comment down, I see every single comment, and gracias, amigos.